In this video, we're talking about the Dallas Stars acquiring Michael Bunting from the Nashville Predators. Let's just get right into it. It's the Dallas Stars acquiring 30-year-old left winger Michael Bunting in exchange for a 2026 third-round pick which belonged to the Seattle Kraken. So Dallas is acquiring Michael Bunting, 30-year-old upcoming free agent, makes $4.5 million this season. He's had an okay year in Nashville, 13 goals and 31 points through 61 games. Bunting's typically around the 45-50 point player. He's an agitator out there. He plays with grit. He brings his team into the battle. I think this is the Stars trying to find what they had with Mason Marchment a couple years ago. I think Bunting's a similar player. He doesn't dive as much, which I respect. And he's going to drive to the net, bang in some rebounds, start some scrums up after the whistles, and increase the Stars' forward depth, which has taken a hit due to the losses to the salary cap over the last couple seasons, as well as the injuries they've dealt with this year. The Stars' top six is pretty elite with Robertson there, Hintz, Johnston, Rantanen, who's injured right now. The bottom six is definitely kind of one of their weaknesses, I would say. I'm not sure what the identity of this bottom six is. I don't think they really have that many physical players there. Some of them are kind of good defensively, but I think Michael Bunting could come in and kind of establish that bottom six, or if you slot Jamie Benn down. It's pretty much a guarantee that the Wild and Stars will face in the first round. And the Wild, when you look at the way that team is built, they're going to try and bully the Stars. The Stars are consistently one of the teams that takes the most hits while not dishing many out. And that was an issue that Glenn Gulutzan brought up, I remember, at his press conference last season. He said if every player could be 5% more physical, then that could be an area to focus on heading into this season. And I think players like Ben and Bunting are going to have really important roles in that series against the Wild. The Stars didn't really make a big splash this deadline. It was just the Bunting and Myers deals. And considering the value, third round pick for a player like Bunting, I think it's very solid. So in this trade, I would give them an A grade. And for the Predators, they've actually stockpiled a lot of draft capital, which is something I didn't really realize until this deadline. And when you look at the team and their direction, this is definitely a smart play here by management. They had a couple of trades, Blankenberg, Bunting, but for some reason they decided to keep Erik Haula. And when you look at the trade market, I feel like Erik Haula could have got you at least a second-round pick, if not a first, from a contending team like we saw the Oilers give up for Dickinson and the Avs for Nicholas Waugh. And not just Haula, but Ryan O'Reilly in this market, I cannot even imagine what he would have got. But strictly talking about the Michael Bunting trade, I'll give Nashville a B. I feel like a third-round pick for Bunting isn't the greatest value. You know, I feel like in other years he might have been able to get more. But it seems like this deadline, the value was really targeted towards those bottom six defensive centers as opposed to the scoring wingers like a Bunting. So overall, pretty solid business from both teams here. Let me know your thoughts on this deal down below. What would you give the Predators and the Stars in terms of grades? And I'll see you in the next one.